People who grew up in third world countries. What shocked you the most about Western culture? Young third world countries don't have family drama because they for sure do. But when I got here, until this day, I always get thrown off by siblings or parents and children that have cut each other off. It would take a massive backstab for this to happen in my culture, yet you talk shit about Suzanne at Thanksgiving 1 year and she won't talk to you for 20 years as if it's nothing. Difference in the importance of family and community. In our culture, the older generation takes care of their kids and supports them financially, paying for college and things like that. And when they get old, the kids support them. Don't understand how often the elderly are shipped to retirement homes and not visited by their own family. How open people are with the concept of casual sex and abortion. I had a coworker who got pregnant with a client that she met on the same day. She told me that she was going to get an abortion, and she did it so casually that one might think she was talking about something as mundane as going to the bakery to buy bread. How curated things are, especially in places like London. It's like walking on a movie set. The curated spaces and people who are like robots. But I would take a grumpy cashier over a fake polite one any day. It's like realness is seen as a negative or weakness. To be authentic is to be human. The amount of fucking paper I get in the mail every day. My mum and I were both so annoyed by the sheer amount of useless crap in our mailbox. Even to this day, I have a recycling bin on my porch. I get my mail and 90 of it goes right in the bin. 20 years later it still annoys me. The importance given to mental health. I did not know therapy was a thing until I started hanging out on Reddit, and I don't know a single person who has gotten any. I learned that depression is real and so are many other mental health issues, and you should not ignore them. To safety, I don't have to have eyes at the back of my head in case someone's going to mug and stab me. Men ignore me when I'm walking in the bliss. 24/7 electricity and water. The amount of plastic used for things is unbelievably wasteful. I hope the right people see this thread. Getting real tired of spoiled people calling America a third world country. I don't think they understand how offensive that is to some people, how spread out and blatant the racism is against specific races despite the West's utter dependence on them for labor, all while claiming to be liberal and against racism. Maybe not surprising, but better safer for women, I think. I can wear what I want and walk outside late mostly, and people don't pry too much when making conversation. When I went to school, the teachers would hit you with a stick if you got anything wrong. I came to America with the same fear and had major PTSD when I was called on. I only lived in a third world country until 5, but I remember when my dad, American, started drinking water out of the faucet, and I freaked out, thought he'd die. I know someone in that situation. She's mostly surprised that people actually follow traffic rules, give right of way to peasants, things like that. Huge and spacious, air conditioning, massive variety, and lots of things I've never heard of. In 2001, my father and I had a culture shock. There's toilet paper in most public bathrooms. My mum still carries toilet paper in her purse when she comes to visit me and we go out. Lack of a nightlife. A fucking nightclub isn't nightlife. No. Being able to go to a car showroom at 2:30 a.m. legally is nightlife. Philippines, in coastal cities, it's perfectly normal to ride the train or bus in their swimsuits, bikini shorts with no top. Third world just means not aligned W Soviets or the West. Everyone uses this term to mean undeveloped, and it's incorrect. TIL, there are only two worlds, the third world and the West. Also, Western culture is 100% uniform like a single country. The toothpaste aisle, there is an aisle for toothpaste. It's been almost 25 years, and that still boggles my mind. Are you saying that third world countries are not Western? Some of them are. Argentina, Chile, Uruguay, for example. Seeing the easy availability of alcohol in the refrigerated section in supermarkets, plus how cheap they were. 1. How unhappy people are. 2. No culture. 3. Poor communities. 4. No love. 5. All people care about is money. Not much, We have Western culture here in South Africa, lol. Anyway, first world countries felt super safe. How much food gets served and or thrown away. Also how much fresh produce costs compared to fast food. That they get upset about all the little things. We didn't even have food before. That they don't use a bidet. And they are okay with sheer stains on their underwear. Giant grocery stores are full of food and always fully stocked. My cousins were amazed with the dollar menu at McDonald's. I'll take Western culture over my culture any day now.